Good morning, everybody. It's so good to see all of you. Welcome to yoga. Oh, it's so good to be back. I've missed it. So good to see all your beautiful faces. Thank you so much for coming out. My name is Amy, and I just recently moved to Palm Springs, so it's good to be back home at this beautiful location here at Jimmy's. So, shout out to all of you for waking up early on a Saturday, for coming out here to flow with me. And as always, this will be I know this is my loudest setting, so if you can't hear me, come closer. I usually have a bigger speaker, but it's in storage right now and I wasn't able to pull it out. So just come closer if you need. I'll also turn down the music a little bit so it's not drowning me out. A little better? Okay, cool. Awesome. But yeah, like I was saying, we're going to have an all levels flow for truly all bodies and all skill levels. So if you need to take it easy at any point, please feel free. I will give you lots of adjustments, but got a nice challenging little moment for you towards the end. Otherwise, it'll be a really good, just general flow of strengthening, some stretching, and of course, we're going to loosen up the whole body from head to toe. So we're going to start exactly as you are, friends. You already know we're going to start seated. And let's just take a moment here to close the eyes and get settled before we start with some movement. So you can sit any way that you like. Try to relax your shoulders and maybe walk your hips back, letting your spine lengthen up towards the sky. And welcoming in this beautiful sunshine, this gorgeous day, and a little moment of stillness. So I want you to check in with yourself. How are you feeling? Notice how your body feels, the quality of your breath. Can you start to deepen that breathing, start to slow it down, feeling more connected with yourself? Then remind yourself why you're here. How do you want to feel when we're all done? So maybe you'd like to feel just more energized. Maybe you want to feel more relaxed, or more confident, or more grateful, more present. What do you need when you walk out of here today? Letting go of all of the burdens from the week. Let yourself really welcome in this fresh start. Today is a whole new experience, a whole new opportunity. You can reset whatever didn't serve you from this week. And with your intention in mind, let's bring our hands to heart center with our palms touching. Let's take a big inhale in through your nose. And then try to hold your breath at the top and see if you can fill up with even more air. And then open mouth exhale, sigh that out, let it go. Nice, crew. When you're ready, go ahead and open up your eyes. And then right away, we're going to roll up to hands and knees. So let's come to a tabletop. And we want to have the hands right under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're going to start with cat and cow. So as you inhale, go ahead and let your belly drop and lift your head and tailbone up, finding this nice arch and cat or cow pose rather. And then as you exhale, you're going to round your spine, letting your head fall, feeling that spread of your shoulder blades here in your cat pose. And then let's just take it back and forth here a few times. Inhaling your heart forward. Exhaling, pushing and rounding. And then maybe add some other movements. So you can go side to side here with your ribs, with your hips. Stretch out your neck. Find any movement that feels good. And feeling that connection with the ground underneath you. There's something so special about being outside. All my friends here at Jimmy's, welcoming in this fresh breeze off the ocean, the warm sunshine, the feeling of the grass, and also feeling your breath start to slow down a little bit more. And then coming back through center, we're going to take our right foot straight out to the right. So your toes are pointing straight ahead. Yeah. And you can either stay right here if this is enough of a stretch, or you're going to start to shift back into like a half child's pose, reaching your arms forward, letting your hips go back towards the heels. And friends, if you want, you can also find some movement here. So we're going for an opening and a stretch of the right inner thigh. So you can hinge forward and back. Again, you could stay more lifted if that feels good. You can drop it down to the forearms if you like. Yeah, see if you can wiggle that right foot maybe a little bit further away from you. I'm feeling that connection with your breath still. Good. We're going to roll it all the way up. Tuck that right foot in. Let's switch it out. So we'll take our left leg straight out to the side. Again, your toes are pointing straight ahead. Nice. And then you can stay here if you're feeling enough of a stretch. Maybe you start to hinge it back, only if that feels good for you. And both of your legs will probably be different, so honor that as well. You don't have to stay in stillness either. You can find some movement, lifting your hips and then pressing it back. Take just a couple more breaths here. Good. Let's tuck that left leg back in, coming back into your tabletop. And then as you inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. Good. We're going to do a little flow here. So take a breath in. And then as you exhale, you're just going to weave that arm underneath, but without dropping your shoulder. And then take it back up to the sky. We'll take that little twist 2 more times. Exhale to weave it underneath. And then inhale to lift, maybe open up even more. Good. Let's try one more. And then we'll take it into a full thread the needle. So on your next exhale, take that arm underneath your left. Drop your right shoulder and ear down to the earth. And let your upper body really melt down to the ground. Exactly. Options with the left arm that could be just bent. You could crawl it out straight towards the water. Or you could take a half bind. That's where you take it across your low back. Yeah, and then try to relax your shoulders. Take a nice breath in here. Beautiful yogis. Let's unwind. Take your right arm back up to the sky. Find that twist. Excellent. Right hand down to the ground. Let's switch it out. So we'll now go back into that flow on the other side. Left arm lifts up. Take a breath in. As you exhale, you weave it underneath your right. Keep your shoulder lifted. Let's take that 2 more times. Good. Nice big opening as you breathe in. Exhale, weave it underneath. You got it. Let's go one more. Good. On your next one, reach that left arm up to the sky. We'll go full thread the needle underneath the right. Left shoulder and ear relax down onto the ground. And again, your right arm could be bent. You can crawl it out straight or take that half bind, wrapping across your low back. And then maybe close your eyes. Feel yourself melt down even further into this position. Beautiful. And as you exhale, we'll unwind. Let's take that left arm back up to the sky. Find your twist one more time. And we exhale, both hands down. Okay, perfect, yogis. We're going to press to our first downward facing dog. Maybe take your hands a little bit wider. And then we'll lift the hips up and back, letting your head relax down. If this is ever too much, you can always come back to all fours. And then really spread your fingers and maybe start to find some movement in your down dog. You could bend one knee and then the other to pedal out your feet. You can shake your head out, yes and no. Remember that your foundation here is your hands. So I want you to really spread your fingers, push the earth away. Right? Remembering your internal strength. Let's take an inhale. Bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step your feet up. Come to a forward fold here. Feet hips distance. Bend your knees a lot. Let yourself drape down over your legs. If you want here, you can grab opposite elbows. Maybe start to find a sway side to side. You can shake your head out, yes and no. Taking deep breaths here. Bring your hands to your shins. Let's inhale, find a flat back. So you're going to straighten out your spine, your legs, draw your core in and up. Nice, yogis. Exhale, bend your knees. Let's fold it down. Okay, reach your arms all the way up. Let's come up to stand. As you exhale, hands come together to your heart. Let's get into a flow. We're going to inhale, arms reach up. As you exhale, sit back into chair pose. You're going to keep your legs separated. Yeah, weight is back in your heels. Take a big inhale here. As you exhale, fold it forward. And then inhale, find your flat back. Exhale, fold it down, hands to the earth. Stepping back, find your downward facing dog. Gorgeous. And we're going to start to pick up the pace a little bit. We'll get into that flow. So once again, let's take an inhale. Bend your knees, look forward. As you exhale, step or hop your feet. Come on up to forward fold. Good. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold it down. Then reach your arms up. Deep breath in. Exhale that energy down to your heart. Good. Starting to feel yourself wake up, reach your arms up, and we'll sit back down into chair, bend your knees. Beautiful. One time here, swing your arms. We're going to take them back as you breathe in. Good. Exhale, they reach up, maybe sit down a little lower. Good. Take your forward fold as you exhale. We'll inhale, find that flat back again. And then exhale, hands to the earth. Make your way back to your downward facing dog. Nice. Yeah, it's starting to get warm. It feels so good. Welcoming in the sun. Let's go one more time. We'll take that inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, feet to the top of your mat. We inhale to our flat back. Exhale, fold it down. Nice. Reach your arms all the way up. Good. Exhale, hands together to heart center. One last time, reach your arms up and we'll sit down into our chair pose. Hips back, bend your knees. Good. Let's swing those arms 3 times here. So we'll take it back as you breathe in. And then exhale, arms up by your ears. Good. Let's go 2 more. Try to find a bigger range of motion with your arms. Yeah, big swing. Nice. All the way back. Maybe sit a little lower. All the way up. And we'll hold it right here. Maybe drop down even more. Good. Take your forward fold all the way down. Inhale to a flat back. And then exhale, fold, hands to the earth. Step your way back to your downward facing dog. Nice, crew. Okay, hopefully we're starting to feel a little bit more warm through the body. Feeling that energy. Let's reach your right leg up, find a 3-legged dog. Yes. And then maybe bend your knee. You could stack your hips here, feeling yourself open up into a little baby twist. If you want to circle out your ankle or spread your toes, go for it. You can take a little freestyle. Yeah, really strong with the arms. Nice, crew. Okay, we're going to look forward. And we step that right foot through between your hands. Your left knee lowers down to the ground. Good. Find your balance here. We're going to try reaching our arms all the way up, coming into Anjaneyasana, our low lunge. Now maybe scoot that right foot forward a little bit more. Hips can go forward, reaching up towards the sky. Maybe find a tilt back, open up your heart. Good. As you exhale, hands to the ground. Twist your right arm up to the sky. Yeah, really push through that right foot. Less weight through your arms here. Find energy. And then both hands down to the ground. Okay, it's a little fancy move. Your left leg is going to swivel to the left. Your right foot is going to kick out to the right. Right arm is up. You're in a side plank. Exactly, you guys. Yeah, so right foot goes back behind you. You're on your left knee. Yeah, everyone looks perfect. Okay, now little thread the needle here. Your right arm goes underneath your waist. Wrap it just like you did before. And then exhale, we'll reach it back up to the sky. Good. 2 more times just like that. We'll sweep down. If you want to make it harder, maybe reach that right foot, right leg up off of the ground. Good. Hold it here. Nice. Finding that side plank. Beautiful. Maybe your right leg lifts. Now set your right foot down and then come up to kneel on that left leg, arms out to the side, and then reach up to the sky, gate pose. Gorgeous. Right arm goes down your right leg, left arm will reach and follow it for a side stretch. You got it. Really breathe into the left ribs, left side body. Okay, you're going to windmill your hands all the way down to the ground and make your way back to downward facing dog. Curling your toes under, lift those hips up and back. Good work. Let's try that on the other side. So we'll lift our left leg up again, three-legged dog here. And then maybe bend your knee, stack your hips, feel that twist and opening. And maybe you circle out your ankle or spread your toes. Yes, strong push through the arms. And then looking forward, we'll step our left foot through. Right knee comes down to the ground. Set up for your low lunge. And again, you can always stay down with your hands. Otherwise, try reaching up. Yeah, maybe your left foot can go forward a little bit more. Hips forward more. Yeah, now reach up. Tilt back from the shoulder blades. Heart is open. How lucky are we? It's February and this is what the weather is. Exhale, hands come down. Find a twist. Your left arm reaches up to the sky. Gorgeous. Okay, from here, your right foot's going to swivel over to the right. Your left leg will extend out to the side for a side plank. And your right hand is down as your stabilizer. Left arm is up. Good. So reaching that left leg long. Let's find that thread the needle. You wrap the left arm underneath your waist. And then slowly reach it back up. Maybe you try to challenge yourself with your leg hovering while you do this. Yeah. Exhale. Beautiful. Maybe one more. And then try to hold that side plank. Maybe your left leg lifts. Yes, set that left foot down. And then lift yourself up. Reach your arms up to the sky. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale. You take that gate pose into a side stretch. Left hand down your left leg. Right arm will follow. Nice job. Let's reach both arms up. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, hands down to the ground. Make your way back. You find your downward facing dog. Good work. I know that was a little bit of a brain teaser, so you guys did awesome following that. Let's take our right leg up into our three-legged dog once again. Yes. Now this time, you can do whatever you want, but I'm going to challenge you to straighten out that leg. Either point or flex your foot so you feel something with it. Yeah, maybe lift up a little bit higher. Gorgeous. Now we're going to look through, step that right foot forward, and we're coming up to warrior two. So you're going to spin that left foot down, windmill your arms up. You'll be looking over the right fingertips. Exactly. Okay, now see if you can get a little bit deeper. Can you spread your feet a little bit further apart? From here, reverse it. Reach your right arm up and back towards the street. Maybe bend deeper into that right knee, opening up the side body here. And then we're going to carry this into a flow. So we'll tick-tock up and over into extended side angle. Right forearm down, left arm up overhead. Good. And then as you exhale, reach it back up, right arm up, reverse warrior. Nice. Inhale, take it into extended side angle. Good. Back to reverse. Exhale, right arm up. Gorgeous, you guys. Let's go one more time, just like that. Start to feel your core. Can you feel your obliques working here? So less arms pushing down through your feet. Really reach the torso. Excellent. Take it into your extended side angle, and we'll hold it here. So right forearm can stay on your leg here, or if you want a little bit more, you can take that right hand, all the way down to the ground next to your foot. You can also hover it. So that's just where you float your arm. You're just using your legs, your core. Wherever you're at, breathe. Yeah, feel length through the torso. Nice. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, you rise. Find that warrior two. And then as you exhale, hands come down to the ground. Step your way back. Find your downward facing dog. Well done. All right, let's switch it to second side. We'll lift our left leg up here. Yes, try to get it straight, either pointing or flexing the foot. It's your choice. But energy through the arms. Feel that power through your body. We're looking forward. Warrior two. Left foot through between the hands. Right heel spins down. Cartwheel your arms up. Nice. Can you separate your feet and get a little bit deeper? Beautiful. Reverse it. Left arm reaches up and back. Stretch a little bit further, really opening up the ribs. And then we'll carry that into our extended side angle. Left forearm down, right arm up and over. We'll take our flow. As you exhale, lift it back up. Left arm reaches. Good. Taking it up and over. Extended side angle. Gorgeous, you guys. 2 more just like that. Lifting it up. Left arm. Let the right arm carry you into extended. Nice. Let's go 1 more for good measure. You got it. Lift that left arm up. Reverse. And then we'll hold here in our extended side angle. So maybe you get down a little bit lower. Maybe you're floating that left arm. Wherever you're at, you're choosing the option that really serves and helps you feel expansive. Serving your body first and foremost here. That is your priority. Take a deep breath in. Use that exhale to rise. Good. Hold your warrior 2. 1 last time here. And then hands come down. Frame your foot. Step your way back. Downward facing dog. Good job, crew. Let's take a big inhale in through your nose. Nice open mouth exhale. Let's add on to that. We'll reach our right leg back up again. Find that 3-legged dog. Yes, maybe your leg is straight. Pointer flex your foot, feel your toes. Go ahead, maybe lift a little higher. We'll step forward, warrior 2 once again. Right foot down, left heel down. And then you're looking over your right fingertips. Yes, just 1 time here, reverse it. Right arm reaches up and back. And then we'll hold our extended side angle. Right forearm down, left arm up and over. Yes. Now option here, if you want a little bit more, you can take a half bind. That left arm goes across your low back here, opening up more through the shoulder. There's also, of course, a full bind if you want to go crazy with it. You can wrap the right arm underneath your thigh and grab your hands. That's usually a little spicier than what I would go for, honestly. So if you have that half bind, just focus on opening up your torso. You're lifting your left shoulder up to the sky. Yes. Take 1 more breath in. As you exhale, come back upright. Good, let's find that warrior 2. We're gonna take this into triangle. So all you gotta do is straighten out the right leg, reach your right hand forward, and then tick-tock it down. Right arm down, left arm up to the sky. And really expand here in all directions, through your hands, through your feet, the top of your head. Feel yourself reaching. We're gonna carry this into a reverse triangle. So all you gotta do is lift yourself back up. Right arm reaches up and back. Legs are straight. Good, 1 more breath in. So you exhale, back to your warrior 2, and then hands all the way down, frame your foot. We step back to downward facing dog. Good. Getting ready for round 2. Let's take an inhale, left leg lifts. Nice. Try to straighten it, pointer flex your foot, maybe a little higher. You're so strong. We'll step forward to that warrior 2. Left foot forward, right heel down. We cartwheel our arms up. Yes. Coming into reverse warrior, your left arm reaches up and back. And then take it into your extended side angle, left forearm down, right arm up overhead. Remember, lots of options. Maybe you stay here. Maybe that right arm goes across your back to open up more through the front of the shoulder, the chest. If you want to go ham, you got that full bind. You can also take your left hand to the ground. I just want you to feel your feet pushing the earth away. Feel your core supporting you. Remember, this is just training for the real world, so to speak, right? This challenge right here is nothing compared to the challenge you'll face outside. So this is how we strengthen ourselves, how to be okay in the discomfort. And then unwind, come back upright, warrior 2. Well done, you guys. Let's take our triangle. So our left leg will straighten, left arm reaches forward, and then left hand down, right arm up. Taking that to reverse triangle, lift your left arm up, let your right arm fall down your leg, feel that stretch through the left ribs. Bend your left knee, coming back to warrior two, and then hands all the way down. Step your way back to downward facing dog. Good work. Let's take an inhale, bend your knees, look forward. As you exhale, you can step or hop your feet. Come on up to forward fold. We'll inhale to a flat back. Good, exhale, fold it down. Then sweep your arms all the way up to stand. Let's exhale, hands together, down to your heart. Okay, we're gonna keep adding on to that flow, but we're gonna take a little tree pose intermission here just for a moment. So right foot down, we're gonna try lifting our left heel up. If you're newer to tree, if you have any injuries, you can always stay right here in this kickstand. That's a good option. Otherwise, your left foot can really go wherever you like on your leg. I like the little nook that your knee provides, but you can go lower for a little bit gentler option. Of course, the higher you go, the harder it usually gets. Okay, now maybe grow your branches, reach your arms up. Yes, embracing this day, this moment. Feel your energy reaching up to the sun. Let it power you up. There's just something about doing yoga outside, right? So special. So enjoying this moment, take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, go ahead and release. Let's switch right away to the other side. So give a little shake out, and then we'll have our left foot down. Our right heel will lift. Remember, you can stay right there. Maybe start to lift that leg up higher. Gorgeous. Nice, you guys. It helps a lot to find something to look at that's not moving. Try to hold your focus on that point. We call that your drishti, your focal point. And then see if you can grow a little bit taller. Feeling empowered, feeling energized by this group, by this moment. Yes, yogis. One more inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and release. Well done. Give that a little shake. Keep your feet separated, hips distance for me. We'll sit down into our chair pose. Arms reach up. Yeah, so we're going to have our legs apart. We're going to do a gentle twist here. So your right arm goes forward, your left arm goes back. Try not to move your hips, but really just rotating through the torso. And then maybe sit down a little bit deeper. Nice. Take it forward, and then switch that out. Right arm goes back. Again, no moving the hips. We sit down a little bit deeper. You guys look perfect. Then come back through center. Both arms reach up. If you want one final challenge, you can go to sparrow pose. So arms go back. All you got to do is lift your heels. Hold your balance here on your tiptoes. Easier said than done, right? Hold it here. Maybe bend your knees a little more. And then heels down. Exhale. Take your forward fold. We'll inhale to a flat back. Exhale. Hands down. Let's step back to a plank pose. Straight arms, straight legs if you can. Remember, you can always take this on your knees. We're just going to hold for a moment. Nice, crew. Think belly button in. Think length through the crown of your head, through your neck, through your legs. Remember, this is just our rehearsal for life. So learning how to find a sense of calm, how to trust yourself, even when things are hard. That's really what this whole practice is all about. That's why we do yoga, to be stronger when you leave. Let's take one more breath in. As you exhale, knees down, find a child's pose, bringing your toes together. The knees will open wide. Reach your arms forward. Take a moment to breathe. So just starting to reconnect back with your breath, back with this moment. Noticing how you're feeling. We're right at about the halfway mark of class. I got just a little bit more of a challenge for you, and then we'll start to slow things down a lot. When you're ready, slowly make your way back up to your tabletop position, and then back to your downward facing dog. Take your time with it. Maybe in your down dog, shake your head out a little bit, yes and no. Let go of the tension in your neck. All friends. Let's really go for it. One last round, adding on to each leg, and then we'll start to slow things down. So when you're ready, let's lift that right leg up, three-legged dog. And your choice, maybe it's straight, maybe it's bent, do what feels right for you. Yeah, see if you can lift up a little higher. Can you get more space? Exactly. We'll step forward to that warrior two. Right foot between your hands, left heel down, cartwheel your way up. Good news, we're not holding that extended side angle very long, so we'll just reverse it here for a moment. And then as you exhale, take it up and over just for a second here into that extended side angle. Good. Now rise back up. We'll go back into our triangle. Right leg straightens. Reach your right fingertips forward. Right hand down, the left arm reaches up. Good. Start to already feel how your legs are supporting you rather than your arms. Now let's lift that up. Reverse triangle. Right arm reaches up and back. Okay, crew. Challenge I have for you today is half moon pose. One of my favorites. So you're going to bend your right knee back to your warrior two. Your right hand goes down to the ground about 6 inches in front of that right foot. You're going to lift your left leg up, start to turn to the left, and then maybe stack your left arm above the right. Nice, you guys. Yes. Now you're not really using your hands. It's kind of like a fallen triangle, essentially. It's tipped over. So that right leg is holding your balance. Bend your knee as much as you need. Fingertip to fingertip, stretch long. You got it. One more breath in. Maybe your left leg lifts higher. And we're going to land it back in warrior two. Slowly bend your right knee. Good. Setting the left foot down. Arms back to the side. Well done, crew. Let's straighten both legs. Arms reach up. Turn your right toes forward. And then fold at your hips for a wide-legged forward fold. Let yourself fully relax here. You can shake your head out, yes and no. Let your upper body hang. We'll be here for a second. So if you want something to do with your arms, you could grab opposite elbows, let yourself fold. If you want, you can take that shoulder opener, interlacing your hands behind your back, reaching the arms up overhead. And of course, the hands can always be on the ground or on your legs for support. Letting yourself fully surrender to this fold, to this moment. Noticing you're probably going to feel a lot more sensation in the right leg right now. We'll even that out soon, don't worry. Let's take one more breath in. And then as you exhale, you're going to crawl your hands over towards your right foot. Spin until you're in a low lunge back to the front of your mat here. We're going to try to keep our left knee lifted and come into a twist with your right arm up to the sky. Yeah, left hand down, right arm reaches. Now feel energy through your feet, through your hands, more weight through the foot than your hands actually. Yes, and then both hands come down. Let's step back to our downward facing dog. Killer job. Okay, now you know what's coming. Let's try that on round two. When you're ready, we'll lift our left leg up. Let's find that three-legged dog. Yogi's choice, you can have your leg straight, bent, you can curl it, do whatever you want here. Try to engage as much as you can though, through the arms, through the legs, through your toes. Yeah. We look forward, warrior two. Left foot through between your hands. Windmill your arms up. Gorgeous. And then just for a moment here, reverse it. Left arm up and back. And coming into your extended side angle. Good. We'll lift it up into triangle. Straighten out that left leg. Reach your left arm forward. And then tick-tock it down. Left hand down, right arm up to the sky. Gorgeous. Try to use your legs more. Yeah, feel that prep. Use your hands less. And then come on up. Reverse triangle. Lifting the left arm up and back. Okay, get ready to launch. We're about to fly into our half moon. Left leg bends. You're in warrior two. Then your left hand goes down to the ground. You're going to float that right leg up. Start to open yourself to the side. Now, what helps a lot here is to actually use that right leg rather than have it just be dead weight. So energy through your toes, just like we do in down dog. Straighten out that leg if you can. Maybe lift it up a little higher. Yeah. Lighter through your hands. You guys look so good. Take one more breath in. We're going to land it back nice and slow. Coming back to your warrior two. Good job. From here, straighten both of your legs. Arms reach up. We'll pivot our left foot forward. One more time. Coming into your wide-legged forward fold. Let yourself hang. There's an author and motivational speaker I really like called Mel Robbins. And one of the things that she says that I want to impart to you, her mantra is let them. And I found that that has really actually helped me a lot this past week. Like whenever something happens that really irritates you that you just can't control, just let it be. Let people do what they're going to do. Let them. Remembering it's not your control and it's not your responsibility to try to affect others. Sometimes just allowing things to be can feel like a huge release. And then the second part to that mantra, let them, is let me. So what can I control? I can't control what the asshole on the road is doing, right? But I can be a better driver. Or I can't control maybe what a friend says or somebody that you thought was a friend that betrays you. But you can control your reaction, letting go of that resentment. So reclaiming that power for yourself. Let's take one more breath in here. As you exhale, hands crawl over towards that left foot. We're going to spin back to the front of your mat. You're in a lunge. Try to keep your right knee lifted if you can. Right hand down, left arm opens up to the sky. Feel energy through your fingertips, through your feet, through the top of your head. Exhale, both hands down. Step back one final time, downward facing dog. And then inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or float your feet. Come on up to the top of your mat. Good. We inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold it down. Then reach your arms, we come all the way up to stand. As you exhale, hands gather to your heart. Good. One final time here, let's reach it up. And then grab a hold of your right wrist, take a side bend up and over to the left. Maybe turn to look underneath your arm. Feeling proud of yourself. Inhale back through center. Exhale, left arm carries you up and over the other way. We inhale, lift up. Exhale, take your forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, let yourself hang here for a moment. Bend your knees a lot. Really relax your head down. Now, friends, I have two options for you. You can either just hang in a really juicy fold. You can stay right here. If you need one final burst and you want to try that half moon one final time, it's going to be right here. So all you got to do is keep your right hand down by your right foot. You're going to kick that left leg back behind you and lift it, kind of like a standing split. And then slowly turn to open up your left arm to the sky. Just an option. If you feel like you didn't quite nail it, but you want to practice one more time. Yes. And then feel free to switch that out. My friends, in a fold, if you'd like to take a shoulder opener, I recommend interlacing the hands behind you and then reaching the arms overhead. Really shake your head out. If you're in that half moon, left hand is down now, our right leg lifts. We open up to the side. Yes, and wherever you are, just remember we're having fun. That's the whole point of this, right? So you're practicing, you're playing with your body, seeing what you can do with gravity. Nice. Let's all find our way back to that fold. And one last time here, hands to your shins, find your flat back. Take a breath in. Good job, yogis. Hands to the earth. Step back for your final plank. This is also your last moment of effort. So if you want, you can stay here in the plank. If you want to skip it, go to child's pose. That's where we're going next. If you're in the plank, maybe close your eyes just for a moment. Feeling gratitude for your body, for your strength, for all that you can do. And then whenever you're ready, lower your knees down. We'll take that child's pose. Toes together, knees open wide as you reach your arms forward. You start to slow down your breathing. Maybe take a deep inhale here in through your nose. And then an open mouth exhale. Release all that tension. Feeling all of the effects of the hard work that you've done. Then we're going to take a really simple thread the needle here. So all you got to do is lift up a little bit, slide your right arm underneath your left, and then rotate your right shoulder here down to the ground. Breathing into your back body. Try to feel your ribs expand to the sides. Go ahead and let's switch it out, taking the right arm forward. Yep, you'll slide the left arm now underneath the right. Left ear and shoulder rotate down. And then come back through center one final time, taking your child's. Feeling how good it is to be in a safe space, to have this moment of freedom, no responsibilities. Just enjoying being outside, being here on your mat, being with your body. And then friends, we're going to slowly roll ourselves all the way up. We're going to come to sit. So I'm going to have you join me in a butterfly position. Have you bring your feet around in front of you, soles of your feet together. You made it through the hard stuff. I always recommend walking your hips back so that you can sit up a little bit straight. Excuse me. Sit up a little straighter. Okay. Now I want you to really hinge from your hips here rather than your spine. So you're folding forward. Get some water. Hold on. Got a little frog in my throat. Okay, so in your fold here, in your butterfly, we're going to take a really gentle neck stretch. So all you're going to do is lengthen out your spine a little bit more, especially if you're rounded. And then just start to tilt your, your left ear towards your left shoulder. There you go. And then slowly drop your chin down towards your chest. And then rotate over so that you bring your right ear now towards your right shoulder. And then we'll just kind of flow back and forth between those two. So you'll bring your chin back down, roll it over left ear to your left shoulder. And then dropping it down, roll it over right ear. And take it back and forth here a few times. Let's roll it all the way up. And then I'm just going to have you turn to one of the long sides of your mat. Doesn't matter which direction you face. So if you're with a friend, you can face each other. We're just going to take a straddle here. So wide-legged. If you want to stay facing me, that's fine. I just want to help you avoid getting wet here in the grass. Okay, so same thing. We're going to start to gently walk the hands forward, coming into a stretch of the inner thighs. And try to relax your shoulders down. Feel energy through your feet. I always like to have them flexed, but you can absolutely keep them in neutral or point your toes. Any direction works. But I want you to think about keeping your chest open, keeping your shoulders relaxed. And then start to walk yourself up. We'll inhale both arms up to the sky. You're going to take a side stretch. So right hand down for your right foot, left arm goes up and over. And we'll all be kind of going different directions, so that's fine. Don't worry, we'll hit both sides. Okay, come on back through center, both arms up. Take it the other way. Left hand down, the right arm reaches up and over. And then inhale both arms up, turning to face that right leg. Maybe flex your foot, take a forward fold, reaching for your toes. But if that's just like way too intense, you can always have your hands on the ground supporting you more by your hips. It doesn't have to be a huge fold in order for you to feel that stretch, for sure. And let's take it the other way. Come on up, turn to face the left leg. Same thing here, taking a forward fold, walking your hands maybe towards your toes. Then ask yourself where you can soften. Maybe it's your forehead, your jaw, your shoulders. Start to let that all relax. Beautiful. Roll yourself up. Let's turn back to face forward, and you get to lie down now. So smooth out your mats, grab your sunglasses if you need. We're going to be on our backs from here on out, and I'll have you join me here on your back with your knees into your chest. I'm just taking a second to rock side to side, maybe draw some circles. Just notice this movement, how good it feels to lie back. Beautiful. Now from here, we'll take a figure four stretch. Flex your right foot, crossing the right ankle over the left knee. You can always stay there or thread your arms through, and we'll grab onto the left hamstrings here to pull this whole shape in closer. And then try to keep your head down, your tailbone down, and maybe start to find a rock side to side here, feeling that stretch. Taking a moment of gratitude for this clean air. We actually had to cancel the class here last week because of all the fires. So feeling grateful that they've started to slow down. Grateful for this moment of beauty in nature. It's important to remember that everything is temporary. We never know how long something will last. So feeling grateful for this moment in time. And let's switch out your legs. We'll set that right foot down on the ground and go ahead and flex your left foot. And we'll switch sides here, threading the arms to grab onto the right hamstrings. Gently pulling the whole shape in. Again, you can stay there or you find that rock side to side. Try to relax your head down, your tailbone. Breathing into the hips, the glutes. We worked a lot of the legs here today, especially with those half moons. So opening up through the hips, keeping your pelvis nice and heavy on the ground so that we're not crunching into a little ball. Let's finish with a supine twist. We'll bring both knees back into your chest. And then stay holding onto the right leg. We're going to straighten the left leg all the way down onto the earth. Good. And then your right arm goes out to the right. And use your left hand to guide your knee across your body over towards Jimmy's into a twist. Yeah, and then maybe turn your head to look over towards the right hand. Try to feel soft here, letting all the tension melt away. Slowly roll it back through center. We'll switch out our legs. We'll straighten out the right. Bring your left knee into your chest. And then left arm opens to the left. Use your right hand to guide your knee across your body, up and over to the right. Maybe turning your head to look to the left. Feeling gratitude for this moment in time. Let's slowly bring it back through center. And then, friends, if there are any final stretches you want to take, please feel free. You can go into a little happy baby pose, maybe draw some circles with your knees into your chest or both legs up towards the sky. And we're getting ready for our final pose. It's the best pose of all. We get to lie down for Shavasana. So arms and legs will be all the way straight, or you can also have your knees bent. You can also roll to one side or even sit up. I don't really care. The goal is to get comfortable for this final few minutes of class, this final set of breaths, this final moment to be with yourself and to slow down. So maybe walk your shoulder blades underneath you. Maybe close your eyes. Slowly start to let your body feel heavy here, letting all of the tension from the week melt away. It's okay to let go of the things that you can't control, to allow yourself to be free. I'll let you know when it's time to get up, but for now, enjoy these final few minutes of rest. Start to deepen your breathing. We're going to gently start to wake up the body with some movement in your fingers and your toes. Maybe take a good morning stretch, reaching your arms overhead. Welcoming in this beautiful weekend. As you exhale, releasing your arms by your sides. You can roll over to one side, or feel free to rock and roll yourself up to sit. But we're going to slowly make our way up to sit just like we started. Recommend cross-legged, or you can sit any way that feels good. But one last time, I'll invite you to join me with your eyes closed, bringing your hands to heart center. Remembering to carry this sense of strength and peace with you as you head out into the world. Remembering that all you have to really control is yourself. You have permission to give yourself peace and moments of joy, to feel free. So with that feeling, we're going to take one final really big inhale in through your nose, deepest breath you can. Try to hold your breath at the top and see if you can fill up with even more air. Then open your mouth. Let's exhale and sigh that out. Let it go. Sending that good energy, good intentions out into the universe. I want to thank you all so much for coming, for joining me today. I bow to you. Thank you, yogis. Give yourself a round of applause. You did fantastic.